I'm interrupting our regularly scheduled No Shame in This Money Games Mini Money Minutes to talk a little bit about our finances in the summer of 2022. Like we needed another curveball after the last 2 years, but here we go. Just when we're vaxxed, boosted, and ready to take some revenge vacations, our budgets have been busted by inflation that feels more like 100% and less like the 8% the economists are reporting. So what do? How do we still have the summer we've been looking forward to while food prices keep getting higher and getting in our car is costing us double what it did a year ago? I realize that talking about money at the beginning of summer is like talking about sharks when you step into the ocean. Everyone's thinking the same thing, but we still want to have fun. And for many of us, we just need a little reassurance that everything is going to be okay. And spoiler alert, it will be. The American economy is built for ups and downs, but that doesn't mean it's easy. I mean, my body is built for childbirth, but that was no walk in the park, so let's be real. This is hard, and it's not the same level of hard for everyone. But here are 3 things you might be able to do to make this period of time and this summer a bit more enjoyable and affordable. Number 1, you can have it all, but you can't have it all at the same time. Sage advice, but a bit of a downer, right? I mean, no one's going to buy this sign on an overpriced piece of driftwood at the paper store, but it's kind of true. So if you can't have everything at the same time, what are your financial priorities? No, really, I'm asking. And I want you to ask yourself and your family members too. Now is a good time to be really mindful and intentional about how you spend your money because, as I said a minute ago, our money isn't going as far as it did a year ago. We may want to ask ourselves whether we do this or that instead of this and that. A simple example, maybe it's dinner at home and then a movie out, or dinner out and then a movie at home. What feels more special to you? Do that and save some money on the thing that is less important to you. If ordering takeout on the weekends is the thing you live for, don't cut it out. Just find something else you care less about to cut out of your spending. Sometimes we feel like we have to sacrifice in order to spend less money, but maybe we just need to prioritize our spending and align it with what we really love and value, and then things we stop spending money on won't seem like much of a sacrifice at all. Number 2. Managing expectations is key when trying to cut back on spending. Not just yours, but your partner's, your kids, and your friends. If your family is used to being able to bring a friend to the amusement park, eat what my kids call park snacks, and bring home a stuffed animal and a sweatshirt, you might want to set some new expectations before leaving the house this year. And it's a good idea to involve your children in the discussion. What's your favorite part about going to the amusement park, you might ask? Awesome. You like bringing a friend and you love the roller coaster? Perfect. We can do both of those things. This year, we're going to pack our lunch and skip the gift store. You can still bring your friends, and how about we stop for some ice cream on the way back? Managing expectations before you go on your summer fun adventures saves tears, yelling, and the bigger price tag. Plus, talking with your kids about this kind of stuff is really good for them. We form our relationship with money at a very young age, around 7, so inviting them into the conversation is actually good parenting. Number 3. I know most of us are really tired of making lemonade out of lemons, but when the lemon at the grocery store costs 99 cents, sometimes you just gotta keep squeezing those lemons. So continue to be creative and do what I've become famous for in my house, make it an adventure. You just can't handle spending any more money at the grocery store this week? Many of us have more than what we need in our cabinets or freezer. It's just not what we want. Make it an adventure to eat what you have. You'll save money, have a fun, creative time, and maybe invent a new favorite dish, if not, at least a funny memory. Remember when Mom was trying to save money and we ate all that nasty stuff in the freezer for a week? There are definitely worse things to be remembered for. But on a serious note, if you're really struggling to get the basics, or your dinner or a movie choice is whether you pay your electric bill or your phone bill, there's no shame in that game either. Again, look at the facts. We're still emerging from a global pandemic and we're facing rising inflation and perhaps a recession. You're not alone. And this is exactly why there are social safety nets and nonprofits in existence to help people like us in times like these. You can call 211 or go to mass211.org to look for all sorts of services in your area that can help you get through this. Life is hard, but from what I've learned so far, there is always someone or some organization ready to help. So whether you need a hand to get you through this summer, or whether you just need to alter you and your family's expectations of what the summer of 2022 is going to look like, given the price of, well, everything, I hope this No Shame in This Money Games mini money minutes helped. Life is challenging, expensive, and is about to get hot. So stay cool, stay healthy, and stay tuned for some more mini money minutes from Rockland Trust, member FDIC, because we want you to have a healthy relationship with money at any age.